Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for logging in. I'm really excited about today's practice. And if you don't mind grabbing two pillows, this morning we're going to get a little bit into a deeper stretch. And we're going to need those pillows so that we can do more of a restorative practice. So I've got my pillows to the side. Let's go ahead and grab them. I'd like for you to grab yours as well. Good. And then I'd love for us to come into our cross-leg pose where we can rest the hands on top of the knees and sit nice and tall. So as we're sitting, let's begin to focus on the breath. So we always begin with the breath. It is the foundation of our practice. And I want us to begin to be aware of the breath. So just close your eyes and with your hands resting on top of your knees. Let's slow the breath down and just relax with the breath. Think about the breath as this tool to help us to relax, to let go, to release stress. And we're going to use the breath to bring us to this peaceful state. And we'll begin by slowing down. So we're rushing a lot of the time. I'm asking you to do the complete opposite, to slow down. And as we slow the breath, let's begin to direct the breath with the belly. So when you breathe in, the first thing to lift, I don't want it to be the chest. I'd like for the first thing to pull out and fill up and press out would be the belly instead of the chest. And I want you to continue to steer with the belly. So inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now let's breathe in and press out, filling up. Exhale, release, relax. Good. And let's do two more belly breaths. Breathing in, pressing out, filling up. Exhale, release, draw the belly in. And one more belly breath, breathing in, pressing out, filling up. Exhale, release, and draw the belly in. Very good. Now, I'd like for us to put some movement with our breathing. So on the next inhale, let's lift the shoulders up tall by your ears and then exhale, roll them back. So I'd like for us to begin to lift and circle the shoulders. We're giving two more rollers up and back. And then one more circle up and circle back. Very good. Let's rest the shoulders with another belly breath. Exhale, release. And then I want you to lift up your shoulders again and roll them forward. So let's start to circle in the opposite direction. I want you to give me two more rolling up and forward. And then one more circle up and then forward. Excellent. Let's rest the shoulders with the belly breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now I'd like for us to go into a twist. So let's take your right hand, wrap around your left knee, bring your hand behind your hips, turn and look over the shoulder, and let's stay there for one breath. Breathing deeply. Exhale, release. Very good. We're going to go ahead and turn and face back center. Let's do the same thing on the other side. I want you to wrap your opposite hand around the knee. Take the fingers behind the back and look over the shoulder and feel this twist. Give me one more breath here. Excellent job. And then I want you to turn and face back center. Now, I'd like for you to keep your elbows bent and draw them close by your side, right by the ribs. We're going to keep the arms in this position, but start to rotate the upper body. And you don't have to glue the elbows to the side. In fact, I'd like for you to swing them as we rotate. Let's do two and one. Now let's use it with the breath. I want you to exhale. Give you 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now I want you to rest your hands on top of the knees, sitting tall. We're going to take 2 deep belly breaths here. Exhale, release. Very good. Let's do that again. I want you to bend the elbows. Keep the elbows by the side and start rotating. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're going to do one more set. Let's go. Elbows in. Last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Rest the hands on top of the knees. Now, I'd like for you to plant your hand to the side, left hand to the side, right arm reaches up. Let's lift up this arm, bend into the elbow, and reach. Bring the arm next to your ear. Lift up, stay right here. One more breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to come over to the other side. I want you to plant your hand, bend in your elbow, bring your arm up and over near your ear, and let's stay for a breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now we're going to bring the hands to rest on top of the knees. I want you to sit nice and tall, breathing in deeply here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now I want you to take the back of your left hand against your lower back. Wrap your hand around your right knee. Hold and turn. Look over the shoulder. Same thing into this twist. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Inhale. Get a little bit deeper in the twist. Very good. Now we're going to turn and face back center. I want you to do the same thing on the other side. Back of the hand to the lower back. Wrap your hand around your knee. Hold and turn. Look over the shoulder. Feel this twist. And give you one more breath. Excellent job. And then we're going to turn and face back center. Hands on the knees. Another belly breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. Now from here, I want you to start to hold on to your knees, but bring the bottoms of your feet up against each other. So we're going to hold on to the knees, slide the feet a little bit further forward, make sure that your hands are wrapped, and we're going to lean back so that the arms are fully extended. So now I want us to rock from side to side. We're going to rock and rock and rock. So give me 2 more. Good. And 1 more. Good job. Come back to the center. Now let's see if we can draw the feet in a little bit more. Lace the fingers together. Wrap the hands around the tops of the feet. Arms still fully extended. And let's rock and rock. Now this time when we rock, I want you to pick up that knee and sit bone. And rock to pick it up. And we're going to rock from side to side. You give me 2 more. 2 more. Now give me 1 more. 1 more. Good job. And then we're going to rock back to the center and press the legs down. Give me 1 more breath here. Good job. Now let's rock to the left, but bend in the elbows and bring your chest forward. And then extend and come back. We're going to rock and bend. Extend and come back. Rock and bend. Bending in the elbows, drawing your chest forward. Extend and come back. Come on, let's do 3 more. Bend. I'm pressing against my leg with my elbows to the side. Bend. Press and come back. One more. Shift. Bend. Press and come back. Last side. Shift. Bend. Press and come back. Very good. Now press the legs down for just one more time. One more breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to lift up and extend the legs. Coming into our staff pose, I want you to walk your hands towards your feet. Let's go into the seated forward fold. And here's where I want us to rest. Drawing the belly as close to the thighs as you can. Folding. Good. We're going to feel a stretch in the back of the legs. And I want you to just hold it here for me. 2 deep belly breaths. Good job. One more belly breath. Excellent job. So we're going to walk the hands back. Nice. Now we are going to need our pillows for this next part. Let's make sure we have one by our side. I want you to bend into your right knee and bring your foot to step. All right? We're going to take the right hand, wrap it above the ankle. Now I want you to carefully bring your foot behind. Now, this is where we're going to need a pillow. I would like you to put a pillow right underneath the knee so that you're not stretching too high. We are going to need another pillow, but for right now, this pillow will support this knee. Good. Now, I want you to bring your hands behind your hip. Very good. Now, let's bend into the opposite arm. All right? So we're going to bend and opposite arm and land. I want you to just stay right here. 2 breaths. You're going to feel a nice deep stretch in the core. So give me one more belly breath. Good. And then we're going to try to bring both elbows to the floor. All right. Now, this might be the limit where we stop and breathe. If that's the case, pick up your chin, lift up. Or you may want to bring the shoulders to the floor, stretch the arms out, and breathe. Either way, I want you to give me 2 breaths. Breathing deeply here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now, I want you to come back onto your elbows. And then I want you to come onto your thumbs. Good. Let's bend into the elbows so we can slide this left foot in. I want you to step into this foot and lift your hips up. Lift up your chin. Breathe. Exhale. We're going to bring the hips to the floor and bring the chin level. Good. Now I want you to slide this heel forward again. Good job. We're going to lean to the side so we can bring this leg forward. Excellent. Now I want you to walk your hands towards your feet. Go back into the seated forward fold. Here's where I want you to compare sides and notice the work that you're putting into your body. Give me one more breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Walking the hands back. I want you to bend into your knees, plant your foot. Good. I'm going to wrap my hand above the ankle to bring this foot back. And here's where I want you to use a pillow to bring this pillow underneath of the bent knee. Do the very best you can. Now, with your legs in place, you're going to plant the hands behind the hip. Good. Now I have my left knee bent. I'm going to bend in my right elbow and come down onto my forearm. Now, there's nothing wrong with staying right here, pressing the chest up, shining our heart to the ceiling, lifting the chin. Or if you'd like to get a little bit deeper, you're going to bring the shoulders to the floor, stretch your arms out, and breathe. 2 breaths. Do one more belly breath. Very good. Now I want you to lift up. We're going to come onto the elbows and then come onto the palms. Good. Now, I'd like for us to bend into this extended leg so you can stamp your foot. Hands are behind. We're going to press and lift the hips up, lift your chest, lift your chin. Hold. Good job. Now we're going to bring everything down. Extend this leg. Nice. Now, unfold. You're going to walk the hands towards your feet and go into the seated forward fold. Breathing here. One more breath. Exhale, release. Good. One more breath. Very nice. Now let's walk the hands back. I'd love for us to swing the legs around, and I'd like for you to get some support for your knees. So swinging the legs around. Good. We're going to make sure that the pillows are here to support our knees. So once we have the knees on top of the pillow, very good. I'd like for us to do a cow cat. So we're going to pick up the chin and the tailbone. Lift up, look up, breathe in. And then exhale, do the opposite. Dome. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Let your head just hang like a rag doll. Cat pose. Now let's keep going. Inhale, lift up, breathe. Exhale, don't tuck it in. Cat. Good job. And then we're going to allow your back to be neutral. Now, sinking your hips towards your heels. We're going to fall back. Good. Walk the hands forward. Bring your forehead to the mat. And we're going to rest here for 2 breaths. Breathing deeply. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here. Let's come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good job. Now I'd like for you to walk your hands a little bit further forward, and then we're going to bring the thighs closer to the floor. So sink the thighs down. That's it. Lift up your chin and look up. Stay here. 2 breaths. Good job. One more belly breath. Sink them down. And then bend into the knees and drive them back all the way to our child's pose. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. And then I want you to come back to our table. But let's go ahead and press away from the mat and bring the palms together, heart center. Very good. Then I'd like for us to bring the feet a little bit further away, but keep the knees on the pillows. But let's wrap the hands around the waist, thumbs in the back. We're going to press the hips forward, arch the back, lift the chin. And then roll forward, hinging at the waist. We're going to fold forward, hips come towards the knee. Yeah, let's do that again. Press. We're going to lift up this upper body. Good. Press the hips forward, arch the back, lift the chin. Arch a little bit more, lean back. Good job. Exhale. We're going to roll the spine tall and forward fold again. Draw your face closer to the floor. Press the hips back towards the heels. Lower down and stay right here as low to the floor as you can. One more breath. Excellent job. We're going to go ahead and lift right back up. And then I want your hands to land for tabletop. Very good. Now, in tabletop, let's take the left leg or the right leg, bring it out to the side. Now, your foot should be in line with this knee. All right? And I'm walking my hands a little bit further away. Right? Now, what I'd love for us to do is to roll so that you can pick up the heel. And then roll so the heel presses and you pick up the toe. Got to shift the hips back to do that. Let's do that again. Toe lands and heel picks up. Heel lands and then the toe lifts. Press it back to do this. Let's do two more. Toe lands, heel, bend up. Heel lands, toe lifts. Press it back. We've got one more. Toe seal, heel up. See how much we can roll into that. Good. Heel lands. Press it back. One more breath. Good job. Now we're going to walk the hands a little bit further towards the center or closer to the center. So we can bend into that knee. Bring your knee onto the pillow. Sink the hips towards the heel. Walk the hands forward. We're going to rest again. Resting in child's pose. I hope you're feeling some warmth in the inside of the legs. We're resting here. Good. Two more breaths. Good. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhale here. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Let's take this other leg out to the side. Excellent. Making sure it's even with the knee. Good. We're going to walk the hands away to give us some space. So we're walking the hands away from this foot that we just planted. Now, I want you to roll. Let's make sure you can see this foot. Roll so the toe picks up. And roll so the heel seals and press the hips back. So give me three more. Roll. Roll and press back. Two more. Roll. Roll and press back. One more. Roll. Roll and press back. Very good. Let's bring the hands back to center. Bring your knees back on your pillows. And then let's rest again. Sinking the hips towards the heels. Walking the hands forward. Forehead comes to the mat. We're going to go into our child pose. So I want you to rest here for 2 breaths. Breathing deeply. And one more belly breath. Very good. Now, I'd like us to come onto our hands and knees. Good. Now, let's position the pillows a little further apart. And I want you to bring your knees a little further apart onto the pillows. Good. Let's keep the feet together behind. So you can see my feet are together. We're going to bend into the elbows and come down onto the forearms and then rock your hips to your feet. All right? This is a very wide seated pose. Now the feet are together. If they were apart, we would be going into frog, but we're going to stay with the feet together. I want you to walk your elbows forward and bring your chest to the floor as much as you can. Stretch through the fingertips. 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. Now we're going to walk the elbows in. Keeping the knees wide. I want you to walk your elbows forward. Walk your elbows forward. Keep the knees wide. Stay here. Breathe. Exhale, release. Now we're going to have, now that we've walked the elbows forward, we have space. Shift the hips back and stay. We're going to hold it 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. Now we're going to walk the elbows in. Come in. Good. Come on to the palms. Good job. Then we're going to walk it forward and bring the knees together. Excellent job. Now, let's go ahead and have a seat. We're going to stack the pillows. Sit in front of the pillows. Arch over the pillow. And I'd like for your head to be on the other side of the pillows so that we can open up the heart. I want you to stretch your arms out to the side with your palms facing up. We're going to take 5 deep belly breaths here, breathing deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. So we're going to roll onto the side of our pillows. Good job. And then I want you to bring your pillows back so that we can bring the back flat to the floor. So now we've got the pillows to the side. We're going to bring the back flat to the floor and notice the difference. Give me a deep belly breath here. Excellent job. Now let's tee out the arms, making the letter T. And then I want you to only hover your right leg. It stays extended, but I want you to hover the floor so we're not lifting it way up. It's just a little bit. But now we're going to take this leg that we're floating and we're going to make it come across the other leg. And then float it right back into place. Rest. Good. Let's try that again. Same side. Right leg floats. It floats off the floor. And then we're going to sweep it to the left. Sweep it back in place. We'll give you one more. We're going to float the leg and sweep it across the body. Sweep. And then sweep it down. Good. Let it land. Excellent job. Same thing, other side. Lift it up out of hover. Sweep it across. Sweep. And then sweep it back. And the leg should stay level to the floor, not lifted up high. Let it land. Let's do two more. Hover to sweep. And then we're going to bring that heel softly to the floor. But one more. Pick it up. Hover, sweep. Good job. We're going to sweep it right back and bring the heel to the floor. Give me a deep belly breath here. Good job. Now I want you to lift up your right arm and then bring it over to the left. And lift it up. Bring the fingers pointing straight up and then bring it to the left. Cross it over the body. And then lift it up with one more cross. And up. Bring it all the way back. Let's do the left arm. Point it up. Cross it over. Bring it back to point to the ceiling. Cross it to the side. Lift it up. Bring it over. Lift it up and bring it out. Rest. Breathe. Exhale, release. Now we're going to lift up your left arm. Lift up your right heel at a hover. When the leg swings to the left, the arm swings to the right. And bring it back. Heel lands. Hover, bring it over. Leg comes one way, arm comes the other. And bring it back. Bring the heel down. One more. Leg sweeps one way, arm falls the other. And bring it back. Good. Heel comes down, arm comes down. Let's do one breath, making our body look like a letter T. Exhale, release. Now right arm lifts up, left heel it hovers. Bring it over to the right, arm to the left. And swing it back. Bring it down. To two more. Swing. Bring it back. One more. Swing and reach. Swing and reach. Good job. Bring it back. Heel comes down, arm comes down. Rest. Give me a deep grounding breath here. Now I want you to bend in both knees. Clasp your feet. Lift your feet off the floor. Draw the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and hug it in. Now here's where I want you to give yourself a hug for taking the time to practice yoga this morning. I want you to give me two more belly breaths here. One more belly breath. Very good. Inhale, you're going to come with your feet flat to the floor. Arms resting by your side. Now I want you to press your feet down and lift your hips up into arched pose. Give me one more breath. Exhale, release. We're going to roll the back flat to the mat. Pick up the feet and draw the knees to the chest. Wrap it around. Hug it in. One more breath. Exhale, release. Now we're going to bring the feet to the floor. Press the feet down. Lift the hips up. Good job. Roll the back flat to the mat. Excellent. Let's step the feet together side by side. We're going to go into reclining butterfly. Slide the heels forward. And then let's come onto our belly. So coming onto our stomachs, We're going to make a long line with our bodies. I want you to walk your elbows forward and feel your body stretch in one line. So stretching here through the fingertips, reach, and also point through the toes. Two breaths. Good job. One more belly breath. Very good. Now we're going to bend into the knees to lift the feet up into the air. Flex into the heels of both feet. Hold your heels flexed. Two breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. We're going to point into the toes. Hold the toes pointed forward. Breath two. Very good. Now let's unfold the legs, bring the tops of the feet to the mat. I want you to bend into your elbows, slide your forearms in, and pressing away from the floor with our forearms and palms. I want you to give me two breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to walk the elbows forward to bring the belly and chest back flat to the floor. Now I want you to bend in your right knee, pick up your right foot. We're going to circle this right arm around. I want you to grab hold of whatever you can and draw that heel close to your sit bone. Give me two breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to let go of that leg and circle your arm around. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bend into your knee, foot comes up. Circle this arm around. Press your heel close to your sit bone. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. Now keep holding on to that foot. We're going to pick up the other foot. Circle that arm around. Try to grab hold. Press both heels in. Hold. Good. Now we're going to lift up. I want you to start to use your legs to press away as we come up into full fold. Pick up your legs high. Good. And then bring your knees and shoulders to the floor. Rest and breathe. Exhale, release. Now we're going to do that again. I want you to use your legs to press again so you can feel the chest and lift the legs. Good. One more breath. Very good. Now we're going to bring the knees down and the shoulders. Let go of the legs. Circle your arms back and front. Reach through the fingertips. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. Now I want you to bend into your elbows. Come back into Sphinx pose. Give me two breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now back for us to walk the elbows forward, bring the belly and chest back flat to the floor. Stretch and breathe. Exhale, release. Now I want you to bring your legs closer together. Keep reaching through the arms. Good job. Now we're going to tee out the arms so that they look like a letter T and the palms are pressed to the floor. Keep your legs together. Now, with your arms still out, and we can keep a bend in the elbows, palms pressed, I want you to take that right leg, lift it up, and roll onto your side. Stacking your feet, your knees and hips, and then roll your belly back onto the mat. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We're going to roll so that your hips stack and the knees and ankles. And then roll right back onto the belly. Let's do that again. We're going to roll. Stack. Take that top leg, pick it up, float it back. Good job. Stack your legs, roll back onto your belly. Good, let's do it again. Other side. Roll to stack, pick up that top leg, float it back. Good job. Roll right back onto your belly. Beautiful. Now let's bend and bring the hands underneath of the shoulders. I want your elbows close by your side. We're going to press for baby forward. So only the chest lifts up. Belly stays on the mat. And then bring your chest to the floor. We're going to do this step by step. Good. One more. Press, chest lifts up. Now, keeping the elbows bent, bring up the belly. Good job. Then bring the belly and the chest to the floor. Rest, breathe. One more baby forward. Press. Chest comes up. Belly. Good job. Bring everything back down. Rest and breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. Now we're going to press until the arms extend. And then roll. Belly. Chest. Everything. Slide the hands forward to extend your arms. Reach through the fingertips. Stretch and breathe. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. We're going to bend into both elbows and knees. Roll back onto our backs. So coming onto our backs. Plant your feet. Good. Lift the feet off the floor. Draw the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Hug it in. One more breath here. Exhale, release. One more breath. Very good. Lift the feet up into the air. Grab hold of the feet. Keep the knees bent. And rock from side to side into our happy baby. Massage in the middle of the back. Keep rocking and give me two more. And one more. Very good. Rock back to the center. Instead of grabbing your feet, grab hold of your knees. Press the inside of the knees together and then circle both knees. Massaging the lower back. I want you to give me two more. And one more. Very good. We're going to circle the knees in the opposite direction. I want you to give me two. And then one. Excellent job. Now, let's keep the knees in place. Unfold the arms. And then circle your knees again without using your hands. I want you to give me two. And then one. And then without using your hands, we'll circle the knees in the opposite direction for two. And one. Excellent. We're going to come back to the center so we can land the feet. Good. Let's take the knees away, bottoms of the feet up against each other. And that's when we slide the legs forward to extend and roll into our heel. Excellent. We made it to the very best part of our practice where I want you to rest. So let's spend the next 5 minutes resting. You can bring back your pillow, put one underneath of the head, the hips, the knees, underneath of the feet. Your choice. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. so that we can spend the best part of our practice as comfortable. I want you to spend this time resting not just the body, but slowing down your thoughts, trying to keep your thoughts as positive as you can. I want to invite you to play some uplifting and encouraging music as you enjoy this time to recharge and rebuild. Now, I want to thank you so much for logging in. I want to remind you that we'll have another class on this Friday. It will be a detox practice starting at 7. And if you could please let other people know. Also, if you could log on to Substack, there's a brand new post out. Would love for you to check it out. Thank you so much for logging in. I really hope you enjoyed today's practice. Thank you and namaste.